The girl with the fat moose knuckle. From the moment Deja hit 5th grade, she knew she was different. The other girls in her class still had the flat chests and scrawny limbs of children, while Deja's body betrayed her age. Her breasts grew heavy, her hips widened, and beneath her school uniform, a secret began to take form, a bulge between her thighs that was impossible to ignore. The boys snickered, their eyes drawn to her as if magnetized, whispering words she didn't fully understand, yet somehow she knew. The boys was trying to run a train on her in the closet. She knew if she got caught again she was going to get in trouble with her mom. She took the chance anyway, and was not caught. She made the boys nut in a few pumps. She felt a need, a hunger, building inside her that she couldn't control. By 13, she'd given in to that hunger. It started innocently enough, fumbling in dark basements with boys who were just as clueless as she was. But Deja's cravings were never satisfied. Each encounter fed something darker inside her, a sexual appetite that grew more intense with each passing year. The male teachers started noticing how fat her moose knuckle was getting and started staying after school to take turns fucking her in the broom closet. By the time she reached high school, her body had become legendary. Tight jeans couldn't contain her overdeveloped curves, and the girls gossiped while the boys stared. But the most striking part of Deja's figure wasn't her chest or hips. It was the bulge of her vagina, straining against the fabric of her pants in a way that made her the center of attention. The others cruelly dubbed it the moose knuckle, a crude term that followed her through the hallways. But Deja didn't hide it. She wore her body like armor. With every step, the fabric of her jeans stretched tight across her sex, as if her body was always on display. Her oversized lips pressed against her clothes, forming that infamous moose knuckle, a visual marker of her uncontrollable desires. It wasn't long before the whispers started about how easy it was to get Deja to do anything. Her addiction to sex had already overtaken her, pulling her into a spiral of risky encounters. Boys, older men, it didn't matter. What started as a secret shame in middle school became her identity in high school. Deja was known as the girl who couldn't say no, the one with the body built for sin. Her senior year she was doing great, letting the boys fuck her in the abandoned bathroom in the auditorium. The principal in the school heard about Deja and was thirsty to see how good Deja moose knuckle is. What was the hype about? He called her into office and told her to meet him in broom closet at 3 p.m. He got to the closet brick hard. Deja said she never saw a dick so big. The principal said this grown man dick. He did not know Deja been fucking teacher since the 5th grade. His dick was just big. Deja pussy was so tight she started making heavy sounds. The principal stuffed her mouth with her panties. The principal went 13 inches deep and felt the second door never been opened. She said stop, but the principal was determined to get his nut off. She started getting extra wet. The principal was about to nut when Miss Johnson, the big booty librarian, opened the broom closet to get the vacuum. Miss John saw his big dick and screamed for help. Miss Johnson, she won't tell if she could get some dick too. The principal started fucking the shit out of Deja, making his dick brick hard. He told Miss Johnson to come here. He bent her over, stuck his dick straight inside. Miss Johnson had some good, but not better than Deja. Stay tuned for part 2 on Big Booty Girls.